Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about sets and function in logics and combinatorics paper. Under this we are having three major topics. First one is sets, second one is relation, and last one is functions. Before discuss about sets, I would like to recap some formulas. That is, what do you mean by n? N is set of natural numbers. What is W? The set of whole numbers. Z or I means set of integers, and Z plus indicates set of positive integers. Z negative indicates the set of negative integers. Q means the set of rational numbers. R means real numbers. C indicates complex numbers. Epsilon this means belongs to, and this one is does not belongs to. The symbol indicates there exist. This one is there does not exist, because oftenly we are going to use these notations, right? What is set? A collection of well-defined objects. This is what the fundamental definition of sets. Where what do you mean by collection? Collection means we may take any numbers or anything we can take. What do you mean by objects? Objects indicates numbers, human beings, whatever it is. Your main thing we should know what is well-defined. Well-defined means with respect to individual, the meaning should not vary. You keep it in your mind. So this is what the definition of sets. Examples. First take first 7 prime numbers. How to write these in a set format? X is equal to set of all 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. We know what is prime number, right? So this is the way to write first 7 prime numbers in set format. And look at another example. Vowels in the English alphabet. V is equal to set of all A, E, I, O, U. So now we got how to write the set using different numbers, right? Types of sets. First one is, instead of types we may use notations, roster notations, and second one is set builder notation, right? First of all, what is roster notation? A set is represented by listing all its elements, separating by commas, and enclosing these in brackets. For example, let A be the set of natural numbers less than 8. So how to write this in roster format? A is equal to set of all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is very simple. You write numbers with commas, with separating by commas. This is what roster notation. Oftenly we may use this notation, right? And we'll discuss one problem based on this roster notation. Write the set of positive integers less than 100 in roster notation. Not only 100, they may ask 1000, 5000, whatever it is. The solution is A is equal to, actually what we supposed to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up and so on up to 99 we have to write it. Instead of writing, we simply write 1, 2, 3 and so on 99, because my question indicates less than 100, right? Second one is write the roster notation for rainbow. So how many colors are there in rainbow? Yeah, obviously we know it is 7. So how to write the solution? Solution A is equal to, this is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. In school days, they may be given some shortcut, VibGyar, isn't it? So now you just recall what is set. The collection of well-defined objects, no? So it is not meaning that we may take only numbers. This kind of colors also we can take. So I hope you may understood set. The next method is set builder notation. Set builder method. In this form, elements of the sets are not listed, but these are represented by some common property. For example, let A be the set of natural numbers less than 8. So how to write this by using set builder notation? A is equal to set of all x such that x belongs to n, where x lies between 1 to 8. Even I won't tell x lies between 1 less than or equal to x strictly less than 8. So this is the way to write this. So we'll discuss one problem on this method. express the set of even positive integers less than or equal to 10 in set builder method. So we may write A is equal to set of x, set of all x such that x belongs to 2z because they are given even positive integer, therefore it is written as 2z, and less than or equal to, therefore x lies between 1 to 10, right? So this is another example to write the set builder notation for the set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will start from 1 ending at 5. So this is obviously natural number. So we may write this by using set builder. Next one is very important, classification of sets. First one is finite and infinite sets. A set is said to be finite if its elements can be counted, and it is said to be infinite if it is not counted or if it is not finite. For example, let A and B be two sets where A is natural number, B we can take the student of your school. So what do you understand from this example? First one is natural number. Is it countable? Obviously no. It will start from 1, 2, 3 and so on going on up to infinity, right? It is uncountable. Therefore, this one is example for infinite set. Look at the second example, student of your school. It is obviously countable. So this is perfect example for. Next one is empty set, or we may tell it is null set. Look at the example. A is equal to set of all integers whose squares is negative. So because of this purpose only, in our previous slide itself, I have mentioned what do you mean by integer, what is a natural number, what is a whole number. What do you mean by integer? Integer means it contains 0 plus terms as well as negative terms. While I'm squaring, all terms getting what? Positive. Is there any possibilities are getting negative? No. That is what empty set. Look at this. Square of any integer is either 0 or positive. There is no integers whose square is negative. This kind of sets are said to be empty set or null set, right? So next I would like to move to next one, that is singleton set. What do you mean by singleton? If a set consisting only one element, that is called a singleton set, right? Take one example. Consider the following set. Yes, the set X having even prime number. What is even prime number? Can you recall? Exactly. We know that 2 is the even prime number. As there is only one even prime number, that is nothing but 2. So this set is called as. Next one is equal and equivalent set. So people may get confused. What is equal set? What is equivalent set? I hope through example I would like to explain what is equal and what is equivalent set. Consider the following sets. A is 1, 2, 3. B is 2 and 3. Equal set means both sets having same element, right? So it is written as A equal to B. Look at the another two sets. D is 4, 5, 6. E is equal to A, B, C. So equivalent set means the number of same element. That means D and E have same number of elements, but the elements are different. If elements are different means equivalent set. Same number of elements, that is called as equal sets. Clear? A tilde B. And another one is disjoint sets. Two sets are said to be disjoint if they do not have any common element, right? Take one example. A is 1, 3, 5. B is 2, 4, 6. Is there any common numbers are there between these two sets? No. So this is called as disjoint set. In another manner, we can tell the same disjoint. The intersection of two sets is empty. That is also called as what? Disjoint. The next one is very important one, a subset. If every element of set A is also in B, then A is said to be subset of B. It is written as A contained B. Next one, two sets are equal if they contain each other. That is, A is the subset of B and B is subset of A. This is also called as equivalent to A equal to B. For example, the set of all humans in a proper subset. The set of all humans is a proper subset of the set of all mammals. Look at the second example. 1, 3 is a subset of 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at the another example. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the subset of 1, 2, 3, 4. Even I can tell it is proper subset because equal numbers are. Next one is power set. Power set is nothing but we can take the subset of all the given sets. For example, the set of all subsets of S is called power set. It contains S itself and the empty set because these are both subsets of S. Suppose if you are getting any confusions, look at the example. Write the power set of 1, 2, 3. How can I write? I can take single set 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 empty. So what are all the possibilities are there? That possibilities we have to use while we are writing subsets. So this is denoted by